to play Sittin on the Dock of the Bay by Otis on my Zager ZAD-80 CE guitar. So if you like what you see, I will make sure to leave more information as well as $100 off, the link in the description box down below. Here is a quick overview of everything I'll be covering in this tutorial today. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we're going to need to know 7 different chord shapes to play through this song. And let's go ahead and start with our G major, which looks like this and sounds like this. By the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that in my free beginner series right here on YouTube, so make sure to check that out right here. The next chord is our B7. After that we have our C major. Then there's our A major. We also have our E major. Then there's our D major. And then the last chord you need to know is our F over C. And those are the only 7 chord shapes you need to know to play through this song. So go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really memorize those chord shapes as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them, because it'll make learning the rest of the song so much easier. And if this is a skill you're currently struggling with, I do have an entire Practice With Me playlist right here on YouTube where we go through this skill and build it up in real time together. So I'll make sure to link that playlist in the corner here for those of you who need it. But once you have those chords under your belt, then we can go ahead and talk about some strumming patterns that you can use for this song. Alright guys, so as I always say, if you are brand new to playing guitar or you're somebody who struggles with playing guitar while singing at the same time, the very first thing I would suggest you do is to bring up the song and go ahead and play through the entire thing with a single down strum as you sing the song. And you want to take this time to really get used to what word or what syllable you're on whenever those chords are changing. So here's a quick example of what that would look like. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Alright, so that's just a quick example, but you would essentially want to do that for the entire song and just really make sure you know where those chords are going to be changing. And this is actually something you do right now if you check out my Patreon page. I do have this entire guide available to download and print out, so I'll make sure to leave that link in the description box for you. But after you've taken the time to do that, we can go ahead and talk about how we can add to the single strum to make more of a full strumming pattern that you can use for this song. Alright guys, so we do have a fairly simple rhythm today to keep this beginner friendly. It's going to be in an 1/8 note count, so it'll sound like this. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. All right. You'll see this in so many songs, so it's a really good idea to get used to this strum pattern. But what we're going to do is we're basically going to apply this pattern one time through per chord throughout almost the entire song, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at that first verse. We're starting here on our G chord. You're going to go down, down, up, down, up, straight into our B7, down, down, up, down, up, into C, down, down, up, down, up, to A. All right? So you really want to just practice the motion of getting these strumming, arrows down. But once you've kind of internalized that rhythm a little more, you basically want to string all of these chords together. So we've got G, down, down, up, B7, to C, to A. And this song isn't super fast, so about that speed that we were just going, you could play through the song at that tempo. The only place that is going to be a little bit different that I wanted to show you how we're going to change up this strumming rhythm is going to be in the bridge. So in the bridge, we're going to be changing these chords a little faster. So what I mean by that is we're actually going to split this measure in half. So I'm going to add a vertical line here in the middle. And what this is going to represent is where we want to change chords. So essentially, we're playing 2 chords per measure in the bridge, okay? So with our bridge, you can see we're starting on our G chord and then going into our D. Now, the one thing that I am going to change a little bit is I'm going to change the second half of this measure to look like the first half. So essentially, we're repeating the rhythm of the first half into the second half. So now instead of down, down, up, down, up, for this bridge, we have down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. But remember, we're switching chords in the middle there. So on the bridge, we're starting on our G. You would do the left half first. So we have down, down, up, switch straight into your D, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, back to G. All right. So it's gonna move a little bit faster than the rest of the song. Without stopping, it'll look like this. We've got G, that's the only part of the song where the strumming is going to be a little bit different, and it's just in that bridge. Then when you get back into the third verse, we're going to go straight back into our first strumming pattern. So let's go ahead and take a look at how some of this would sound. Going back to the first verse, we're going to use our full strumming pattern measure. So we've got down, down, up, down, up. Here for the chorus, we're going to keep the same strumming rhythm going, but the chords are going to change a little bit. Okay, so back on G. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, E chord, watching the tide roll away. Back to E. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. All right, so you can see in the chorus there, we're just keeping that strumming rhythm going one time per chord. And then of course, like I said, the bridge is going to be a little bit different, where we want to kind of split the measure up into 2 chords. So we have G, D, C to G. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do. This is where we have that F over C chord. So I guess I'll remain the same, yeah. All right, so just in that last line of the bridge, we're gonna go back to that full strumming pattern. All right, but basically you can apply these chords and this strumming rhythm to the entire song, and I think it sounds really great. All right guys, so again, go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really get this strumming rhythm under your belt. You wanna get it to a point where you can play it without really thinking about it, and you're relying more on the muscle memory that you've developed after enough practice. So if this is something you're still struggling with, I do have a Practice With Me series on strumming as well, and I do cover this exact strumming rhythm, so I will make sure to link that in the corner if you need that. But yeah, once you have all of that down, then we can go ahead and take everything we've learned in this tutorial with chords and the transitions and the strumming rhythms and add that all together to play through the song. 1, 2, ready, go. Jamming out to the rest of the song with me? Then make sure to check out my Patreon page where you can unlock access to this as well as all my other fast track and play along guitar tutorials. I'll make sure to leave a link for that in the description box down below. If you enjoyed learning this song with me, then you should definitely check out this video. Not only does it have a super similar vibe and feel, but it's just as fun and easy to play. So I'll see you over there. Bye!